Blackberry.com.
Hey everybody, this is Simon from Blackberry. Today we're going to be running through Blackberry Protect. It's a really great utility that's baked right into Blackberry 10 and lets you remotely manage your device. So if you lose it, you can lock it down, you can make it beep, you can do all sorts of helpful stuff there. So we're going to dive right in here. It's pretty standard. You go into the system settings. You do that just by swiping down from the top, hitting settings, and you're in there. And there's a dedicated section here for Blackberry Protect. If you have to have a BlackBerry ID when you first activate your BlackBerry Z10 or BlackBerry 10 device, and once you do that, it will prompt you if you want to use location-based services for BlackBerry Protect and all that sort of stuff. So, in order to make use of any of this, you have to make sure that this little toggle on the screen is set to on, and once that's done, you're pretty much good to go. You can dive into location services here a bit further down, and there's additional settings here for getting traffic collection data, so you can use BlackBerry Maps and the navigation features there a little bit more accurately. You've got stuff for location-based ads too, so that's still pretty nascent, so you don't have to worry too much about that, but all of that is kind of folded in a little bit here to with BlackBerry Protect. The really useful stuff with Protect is really from the website though. So I'm going to pull it up here in the BB10 browser, but you can do it from a desktop browser, and it's really from there that you do most of the fun stuff. So as we can see here, we've got information about my device. You've got the model number. If you've got multiple BlackBerry devices associated with your Protect account, then you can switch between them. So you can see that my old 9900 is still on that profile. So that's kind of helpful if you've got a bunch of devices to take care of. And we see all of the main actions here. So view location will ping your device for its GPS coordinates if it's outside and it can get a lock. And once it does, you can see here that we've got pretty decent accuracy, and it's been updated recently. And that's pulling it up in Bing Maps. So you've got a fairly wide radius there. So if you need something a bit more precise, you can remotely cause your device to make a sound. So I'm going to try it here. From what I remember, this sound is pretty obnoxious, but let's see what happens. Contacting the device. So every time you do something through Protect, it goes through this rigmarole. It makes sure that every command is actually executed, and it'll tell you if your phone is on, if it gets the command. So that can be helpful if you're worried that your phone is dead, if the batteries are gone. So we're still waiting on the play sound action here. We can check out some of the other actions on the left side pane here. You can also display a message here, so that goes where the usual owner information shows up on the lock screen. So if you want to say, hey, there's a reward for this phone if you find it, but if you don't trust people to quite do that, there is the option here to lock your device and set a new password if you're worried that someone might already know what it is. And if you're really nervous, you can remotely wipe the device. So that's all third-party applications, all personal data, but you got to keep in mind that if you go that route, then you can't use Protect to otherwise work with your BlackBerry. So that's very much a last-ditch measure. You've also got backup utilities up here. You can see under My Data. From there, you can work with remote backups. So right now, I've got my BlackBerry set to backup through Link. That's the desktop software, but you can have it do that wirelessly through BlackBerry Protect. So if you lose your phone and you get a new one, you can just re-register with BlackBerry Protect, and all of your personal information and all that will automatically be restored to the new device. And that's about it. I mean, here we go. We see that we've got a little bit of an issue with playing a sound, but we could just as soon do that through the browser, I think. Let's just give that a shot. So that's BlackBerry Protect. It's really easy to use and gives you a lot of really great security options right out of the box. So head on over to protect.blackberry.com. Oh, there we go. That's the annoying sound. There we go. Shut up. So, So as you can see, the sound is highly audible and easy to find if it's hidden underneath a cushion or something like that. So that can be pretty helpful on a day-to-day basis. So this is Simon Sage from crackberry.com, and we've been using Blackberry Protect on the Blackberry Z10.